now that we got that out of the way, we can actually do this properly. How's it going, Crit Boosters? It is your host with the biggest alpha here, Crit Status, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter World video, and today I bring you a build video. It's not animated this time, so that's definitely a first. Well, I'm not going to say animated because it wasn't really animated. No, we're just going to move on before I have to explain myself. Anyways, on today's agenda, we have one lovely longsword build from the Safi Siege. Hopefully everybody has been doing the Safi Siege and has been enjoying themselves with the Siege. I personally have been giving myself a bit of a headache trying to do this thing, and I know that Camilla's probably tired as heck too. But today I wanted to show off a build for you guys. So this build comes from Safi. It is very much decoration heavy. So let's first off start by showing you the equipment that we're running with today. So of course, the full Safi set, and of course, the Safi's Venomblade. This is the poison longsword from the Safi Siege, and honestly something that I was really going for, because poison damage is actually very good on a longsword along with paralysis and blast, but I'm still hunting for that paralysis one, so that way it can replace this. And the modifications that we actually have on this weapon, if I can actually find them, here they are, is we have an attack increase level 6, an affinity level 5, 2 sharpness level 5 so we can hit that natural purple, and one more attack increase level 5, or I think that's level 4. I'm still trying to get the level 5 in there. I already have a level 6, so that's definitely a bonus in the midst of that. You can augment the Safi weapons even after you put all of the awakened abilities on it, so you can put health regen and totally negate the whole damage factor that the armor actually has. So, looking at the skills, let's go ahead and look at the decorations as well, because this is definitely a deco heavy thing as you can see. So the skills that we are getting out of this are critical eye level 7, so that way whenever we draw our weapon we can definitely hit that maximum crit at 100% crit chance with every strike. Attack boost level 5, agitator level 4, but we have agitator level 5 whenever we slot on either our glider and vitality mantle. Health boost level 3, critical boost level 3, weakness exploit level 3, evade window level 3, blight resistance level 2, but that can be pushed to level 3 with the resistor expert jewel that we have in our glider mantle, which honestly we can change because we could honestly put another attack boost in there. Hang on a second, let me change that really quick. Okay, there we go. Now we actually switched it out. Resistor attack jewel level 4, so we can continuously have blight resistance, along with the slider attack jewel level 4 that's in there. We also have fortify, free meal, and affinity sliding whenever we are to wear our vitality mantle, which, I mean, yeah, it really helps. This is definitely a decoration heavy set, but it is still nowhere near perfect. There is always room for improvement with these skills. Like if there was such thing as a challenger attack jewel, then I would definitely have that slotted here instead, so that way I can have that last point and agitator fully proper, and then of course have an extra bit of attack boost in there. So that would definitely help out with the damage, but I'm not sure if that even exists or not, or let alone just a challenge or double challenger decoration, because that would definitely be helpful here. So the skills that we are actually going to be getting out of this is the 5-set Safi seal. So enhances attack even more when weapon is drawn, take damage when attacking, but can recover by continuously attacking. And of course, the actual main thing that you get, elemental, abnormal status, and affinity up when your weapon is drawn, take damage when attacking, but can be recovered by continuously attacking. And that's with the 3-piece set, but of course the 3-piece set goes into more detail, and then the 5-piece set. So with all of this combined, what exactly are we going to be hitting? Well, whenever our weapon is not drawn, here are our base stats right now. We have 1066 attack with 60% affinity and 210 poison damage. Now then, if we were to actually pull out our weapon, and probably my favorite way to actually do so, I don't think I have the emote set on here, but you know what, we're just going to draw it. Our stats have increased to 330 poison, 100% affinity. At least I think the poison went up. I could very well be wrong about that. Yes, the poison did increase. So yes, the poison and element does increase on your weapon, and of course your armor changes, of course your affinity increases to 100%, and your weapon, if you have it augmented enough or awakened enough, will get this nice glowing hue along with a little bit of flames, and your armor also changes as well, which honestly is my favorite part of this thing. You can see in the top left that you do have the attack boost, the elemental boost, the critical boost, and along with the Safi unique thing, whenever you do damage, your health is going to decrease, and it's notified by that red looking sword that's on the last row of buffs at the top left corner. So, to give you a little bit of display as to how the healing actually works, some hits. And then your health comes back. Now, you're supposed to deal, I believe, 40 hits of damage, or like 40 points, or actually it takes 40 health, and then it restores 60 on the final hit. So you're definitely getting a lot of bang for your buck, although Maximum Might I'm not sure will actually work in the midst of this, because you're always going to be damaging yourself. Although Resentment definitely would, because you're always going to have red bar, but then again, it would always go away, especially if you're healing. Like, just look at this. Like, I still have yet to heal everything back for me, and it heals so much back just from doing these attacks alone. So it's definitely going to keep you healthy in the midst of the fight. Like, look at that. I'm almost back to max health already just with that. And it actually pumps out some decent damage. And of course, like I said, it's always critting. Always getting critical hits. And it's very, very nice. The health splitter counts for 2 hits. I believe you need to do at least like 7 or 8 hits with the longsword. I'm not sure. The faster hitting the weapon is, the more hits you need to do in order to actually get health back. And the slower hitting the weapon is, the less hits you need to do. Let me know what you guys think. This is actually a first legitimate build video to put together. I would give some tips and tricks on actually how to hunt Safi, because there are some things that everyone should know. Part Breaker is definitely a thing to actually be using in the midst of that hunt. Although I do have a build specifically for Safi Jiva, and it's basically my bowgun build that I always use. And I guess you look at that, you're getting 2 builds in one video. You got Divine Blessing, Artillery, Evade Window, Health Boost, Peak Performance, Stamina Surge, Free Element Ammo Up, 1 point in Earplugs, 1 point in Flinch Free, and 2 points in Agitator. It's not necessarily perfect, but it does get the job done with True's Razor Sharpened Spare Shot from 3 pieces of Nargacuga, and the Divine Blessing Secret from 2 pieces of Gold Rathian, so I can be sure that I'm not gonna die so quickly in this hunt. And I guess I shall show off the armor and decorations that are actually going for this. We have 1 piece of the, actually no, we have the headpiece of Golden Rathian, we have the chest, legs of Nargacuga, we have the waist of Golden Rathian, and the legs of Nargacuga, with these decorations slotted in. We have an Earplugs level 3 jewel up here, although I could probably put an agitator in here, but there is always room for improvement. We have Brace and Protection, so it will give me that extra point in Divine Blessing. We have a Flawless Jewel for Peak Performance. We have Peak Performance and Divine Blessing combo. Thank God I actually have this. We have 2 artillery level 4s, because I hate putting level 1 decorations in a level 4 decoration slot. It pisses me off. It triggers my OCD. No, just don't do it. Flawless Jewels, so that we can get another point in Peak Performance. Refresh and Evasion, so that'll give me my Stamina Surge and Evasion window to help me with my reload dodges, so I can actually dodge things better. Vitality Decoration, obvious reasons, and everything else is Challenger, so whenever I wear a mantle, I'm always getting that boost from the Challenger perk. Like, just watch how much it procs. There it is. There's already 1, 2, 3 True Razor Sharp. Like, for real, this is all I do in the midst of the fight. Look at that. It's just, look at that. And then you just slide and reload, and you do it again. Okay, so with that being said, hopefully next time I'll be able to get another build out for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and find it helpful. Leave a comment down below if you are enjoying the siege, if you want to use this build, then by all means. If you have any other ways to improve this build, and if you're also struggling to actually go up against Safi Jiva, then by all means, the Discord link to our Discord is in the description, so that you can join up with us and hunt. We always have available hunters, and I myself can even hunt with you as well. We can definitely get a squad going, get a whole session going, and we can definitely take on the siege together, because there are still things that I'm grinding for. I may have the armor and also a weapon that I like, but there are still plenty of bows that I'm looking for, because I want to have an entire set worth of bows that will break the game as much as possible. With that being said though, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's episode, and yeah, with that being said, I'm just gonna leave you off on this, because I absolutely love doing this. Hang on a second. Now, like I said, if you happen to have the full set of armor and you draw your weapon, oh my god, it looks so daggone cool. Oh, I love it. I love the glow. I love how the armor transforms. I love how you get a little visor over the thing. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I'll see y'all next week with another video.